Greetings, one and all. My name is Lancer, and welcome back once again to Orb. We'll be watching episode 13. Last time on, Nowak has outed Badeni and Oczy, and now Oczy makes a final stand for what he believes in, that being heliocentrism. He's buying time for Badeni to write a letter and then get out. His story coming full circle back when he first met Nowak. And well, Badeni gave him one last prayer and amen, and now Oczy makes his stand. His 1v1 against Nowak. I want to believe in him, but it's Nowak. Let's see it and get right into the episode. Badass. He's a good swordsman. But so is he. Oh, damn. There's other swords on the ground. He blocked the thrust. Shit. This... Well, this is a dilemma. Oh, fuck. That shoulder... Fucking reinforcements. He was close. Yeah, you want to talk about fear of death? That was so quick. Damn. This is not how I wanted him to make it out. Episode 13, Freedom. This story again. A strange dream that I finally woke up from. Motherfucker saw the future. So this is the dream he's having right now. So this is that shot. What the fuck is this tower? It's like getting over it. The tower. Tower of Babel. It is the Tower of Babel. Something greater than yourself, than everything. The bottom, just like Earth was at the bottom. What's the truth? Are those Inquisitor kids gonna torture him now? That's a miracle. You got shot like all around. Now, if Nowak truly was smart, he'd be like, oh yeah, we caught Badeni already. Or even worse, just be like, oh yeah, Badeni's dead. Would you mind tell us where he was gonna go? Or what he did? Well, if I'm gonna die anyway. Yeah, either way, you're sentenced to death because you also killed, like, clergymen. Because people want to believe the truth. Because, I don't know, God gave the thing of be fruitful and multiply. Like, there was nothing in that that said, like, I'll burn the fucking heretic. Well, I mean, there are parts of the Bible that do say that, but they kind of, you know, gloss over that. Also, you know, crusades and all that. When you really break it down, Christianity isn't as squeaky clean as people like to make you think it is. It's kind of the point of why I go on these rants. It's not a mistake, you're human. Yeah. Eren Yeager.
自由なんて聞こえはいいが、規範がないなら獣と変わらないじゃないか。そうなのかもしれませんが、今ある規範を疑えないなら、それも獣と対して変わらない。って異常だと思わないか。
When we slaughter each other the same.
が太陽だと信じて私の部下を3人も殺した。急所を外したつもりですが、死んでしまいましたか。
Even you tried to avoid when you fucking fully stabbed a man.
これでもう話すことはありませんよ。俺は何も知らないんだから。
Badeni, where the fuck did you go?
例の石箱ってどうなってます？本を書き終えたんであそこに保管しようかと。
This was before.
中の書類はすべて燃やした。観測記録は今やピャスト博の完璧なものがある。本ができたと言ったな。見せてくれ。
He's gonna burn that now. God, I shouldn't be laughing. That's fun.
こんなもの残したら危険だ。最初に燃やすと言ったろ。今まで目をつぶって書かせてやってたことに感謝してほしいくらいだ。燃やした方がいいに決まってる。
単純な疑問なんですが、万が一捕まって証拠を出すまで拷問するって言われた場合に、こうすべて燃やしてしまっていたら提出できるものがないですよね。審問の時、証拠は燃やしたからないと正直に言って相手に信じてもらえるんでしょうか。だから拷問は続く。その場合どうすれば。
簡単だ。その悪夢みたいな状況を受け入れるしかない。
You accept that it's not gonna stop.
拷問の本質とは何か。信念と交渉材料を天秤にかけることだ。情報を守りたい信念と情報を言えば痛みから逃れられるという交渉材料を天秤にかける。だが稀におかしな奴がいる。自暴自棄になってるのか、まともな感覚を失ってるのか、痛みを耐えるやつだ。だからもっと強力な交渉材料が必要になるんだ。家族、友人、協力者を痛めつけるとか。何も知らないんだから何も言えませんよ。どんな材料を用意されたって。違うよ。君が材料。入れ。
Well, okay, I was wrong.
情報を吐いてもらう。
So who's being tortured? I guess both of them technically. Fuck, I don't want it to end like this.
これで役者は揃った。目隠しを取ってくれ。
So all the players are here. Let's get gambling.
まさか君、逃げ切れると思ってたのかい？彼はもともとこっち側だし、この世界において教会正統派に睨まれたら逃げるなんて不可能だ。
He doesn't exactly have a face you forget.
バデーニさん、くれぐれも質問には正直に答えてくださいね。
Just straight up clubbing?
悪魔と通じてる。
いいえ。
Will he endure what he
では、この
said?
ミサへ出席したことは？
いいえ。
I mean, that's the truth.
協力者はいるかな？
The
もし捕まっても魔女に騙されたと密告する。いません。
そうか。
I mean, you could be like, yeah, it was Count Paris. Well, can't do much about that.
正直今のは制度上聞かなきゃならない質問だ。私が本当に答えてもらいたいのは次の質問。ちょっとその前にまず君らに感謝を伝えたい。君らのおかげで自らの過ちを受け止め、素直に反省することができた。私の職務怠慢についてな。今までに変わるきっかけがなかったわけじゃない。いや、むしろ明確なのがあった。だから私は目を背け、忘れ、変わろうとしなかった。そのせいで異端者の君らが
What is this error?
私の最愛のに近づくなどという蛮行を許してしまった。10年前、私はある異端を担当した。
Yep.
君らのネックレスは彼のものだ。どういう経緯か知らんが、時と場所を超えて君らが
She had fucking time traveled.
私がもっと真剣に働いていたらこの件は防げたのかもしれん。親としてこんなに情けないことはないよ。
Okay, let me fucking pause. God. I don't know. I gotta rewatch that last episode with Raphael because it's like, I feel like Nowak, I mean, he did like the kid. I mean, obviously, like, Raphael was just a kid. I'm sure he reminded him of his daughter, who at the time was only 4. At this point, if they're gonna die either way, you figure you throw out just like, so your daughter was helping us. That would be fucked. I don't know. It's hard to read Badeni even now. Like, don't out her, you know? Though she was helping you, you know, she could be just that last link that still helps it, you know?
君らはどこからかあの研究を引き継いだ。ならその資料は今もどこかに残ってるだろう。
その悪夢みたいな状況を受け入れるしかない。
Yeah, even if you tell the truth, I burned it and threw it in the river.
確かに我々はあの研究を引き継いだ。
ではそれはどこ
しかし、どうやら根本的なことを勘違いされているようだが、そもそも私は先人への配慮も、研究成果を後進に託す気もない。あれは私が特別になるためにやっていた。残念ながら、先人の資料など、とっくに全て燃やした。私の逮捕時に押収された論文が、今この世にある地動説の全てです。10年越しの大仕事だと息巻いているところ申し訳ないですが、もう事件は解決している。いくらオクジー君を拷問しても無駄ですよ。
随分あっけない答えじゃないか。
ええ。ですがそれが真相です。私が話したいのは、地動説は果たしてどの程度異端なのか。
なかなか舐められたもんだ。受けていたと言ったが、これでも毎日働いてるんだ。そうすると分かるようになる。嘘をついている顔くらいは。
今の私の話に論理的矛盾がありましたか？
God, fucking just...
けど私が重視するのは感情だ。今私の目に映った君の感情は何かをかばってる、それだったよ。
無根拠な憶測です。
なら
Oh, God, not the pair.
今から確認しよう。
Man, you don't watch that? No, I can't do 5. Well, that was episode 13 of Orb. Dude, the fucking... Every time Nowak's on screen, man, the tension. He was already, like, pretty threatening before. I mean, he smiled a lot more previously, you know, before he grew the beard. But now, fucking, he truly hides his emotions behind that bush. I look at him, though, and all I see is Zeke. Which, I mean, kind of makes it more terrifying. I don't want their story to end like this, where they're just tortured to death. I mean, it's gotta be something else. I thought the bulk of this episode was gonna be, like, a sword sword fight with those two, and then maybe, you know, like Oxy would be dead, and then we follow Badeni for a little while, and then maybe he gets caught. But nope. I mean, it's kind of realistic, I guess, in that sense, where it's not a happy ending. I mean, it's obviously not a happy ending, but I mean, it's not what you'd expect. I mean, Badeni is still acting out of emotion, trying to protect Oxy. Just like, oh, there's no point in doing it, even though like he is telling the truth. Whether or not he did actually burn it, though, hard to say, because I mean, all this could happen. Badeni dies, and it's like, well, he did leave like a contingency, and the work will continue. This whole time, Nowak's just been trying to nip that in the bud since he met Rafal. But I imagine it's gonna persist all the way to the end of this show. I mean, we know it persists till the end of time because it's a commonly held thing now. I mean, I thought this was gonna be done by now, this Badeni and Oxy story, but I mean, there's a chance it continues. I don't know. It's hard to predict this story, you know? We know that eventually heliocentrism becomes a thing worldwide. It just becomes something we accept. But, you know, how we get from that to Nicholas Copernicus to then how it is today, fuck. I feel like unless the opening changes halfway through, I feel like we've seen all the visuals now. There were still those guys in white with the swords, but I think those were, yeah, the clergymen at the end. And then that shot of young Oxy and the priest on top of the Tower of Babel. But there's still like 12 episodes left, about half the show. So unless the visuals change or we get a new song, how is there still so much left? I don't know, but tensions are high. I don't see how they can make it out of this, but I hope they do. At the very least, the work will continue with someone else. But either way, this is my reaction to episode 13 of Orb. Join me next time. Episode 14 is everything else will be coming out soon. Till next time, I'm Lancer. Thanks for watching.